Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, where we're back here in Gold Rush Season Leaderboard 23, Season 23, however you want to call it. I just put in a clean out for 400. You can see I got 1.5 million. But what I need to do is dig a trench down to this good gold here. So, where have we dug? Let's see. There's it. We're gonna... I thought we had one that was a little forward, but this is kind of where we're going to dig to. Let me see. Let me get out of here. I have to go rent it. I didn't want to spend a whole day digging through all this. It's not even highlighted. I was expecting... I mean, this is our entry point here, I guess. So it's the second one. Okay. The inner one here. I don't think we've dug that, but... So we're going to make our trench right here. And it's going to be a one-lane road just for the dump truck. Is all it is. We didn't have the rest of that. Yeah, I wish we did. That would have been kind of nice, but... I really wish I didn't have to go straight through... Kind of straight through this, but... Alright, so let's go rent us a bulldozer. We'll get some bulldozing done. Oh yeah, we should have looked at the leaderboard. Now, we've been going up and down. Last video I was in 4th place. I haven't played for a few days. A lot of the videos you saw over the weekend were pre-recorded. Because it was my birthday and my wife and I were just out celebrating, so I set things up so I didn't have to worry too much about it. So I haven't played for like 2 days. So let's take a look at that. So I'm 6th. I was 7th with that amount that I just put in, that 400. It's put me back to 6th, and I'm not too far away from 4th. But I don't have a lot of dirt that I can actually dig without building a trench. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it like my... I won't call it cheater way, but I'm not going to dig all the way down to the bedrock until we're like on the gold, because the way I've dug it out already just makes no sense to do it that way. It'll take way too long. When I do the reset, I'm kind of kicking myself, because if I'd done the bulldozing beforehand, it would have saved me a whole lot of money, actually, or not money, but time, and I probably would have been getting a lot more money. So, oh shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. Okay. We can't do it from here, I don't think. I don't... Get out of here. Let me see. See, it says, oh, we can. Okay, good. Because the problem is we have to do this upgrade. I didn't want to, but gonna have to. Because we don't have drill machine. Oh, I bought that, didn't I? It was a really cheap. All right, so about 5,000 to rent it and put it on the claim, and 30K so that we could just put it on the claim. But it is what it is. It's just money. But my goal is to hopefully get this done as close to or earlier than midnight. It shouldn't... It's straightforward because it's just straight. What? It's my... Okay, I guess my controller was off. But the problem is, you know, the dirt builds up pretty quick right in front of it, especially when we start cutting through that hill. So we will we'll just do it the way I like to do it. I have to use the bulldozer, I have to use the dump truck, I have to use the excavator. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go fill this up with gas first, so we don't run out in the middle of doing something and it's in like some awkward place and we can't get gas to it. So I've turned everything off, the water and this, although we'll probably have to turn this on for light in a little bit, but it's not a big deal right now. So yes, you saw there, Indie Ninja, the guy that taught me everything, is in 4th place. Now I'm not far behind him, so that's really good. Very excited that we're actually competing and I'm keeping up with him, and that's cool. Check out his channel. It is Indie Ninja Gaming, and he does a lot of stuff there. I don't know if he's covering this one. I haven't checked recently. Sorry, man. I've been busy. But I will give you a free plug because you're a cool guy. Everyone else has to pay thousands of dollars. Oh, I'm kidding. And maybe we don't need lights. We can just turn on the... I'll get the truck down here, but let's see. So we're heading in this way here, huh? Looks like this is about where we want to go. I don't want to don't want to dig down. I just want to get in here level first. We're already veering off the wrong way. So this is my idea. We just dig out here slowly. Maybe we should have come in. Like, I don't feel like we're getting very deep here. You know, we'll take a second pass. Like, we'll take some passes. Different, you know. Down, I should have kept going. We were on a roll. Alright, so we're already kind of stuck. Well, actually, let's do this. Give us a good light spread there. I'm not calling this the cheater man's way, but this is the quick man's way because, well... Oh, we left this on? That's not cool. Thinking it might be... I was gonna go around, but... Might be faster to go. This guy just crawls really slow. You can get over most everything, but just really slow. So you can see we've done a bunch of digging. I was on a different... Here and up there and all over. This is one way to get the dirt fast and make a quick buck or two. But then you kind of... either have to... I mean, what I could do is reset the claim and just start over. But there's plenty of gold down there, actually. What's bugging me? Hey, when it's not really lined up with the tracks. Trying to debate if I should keep this in the front here for a ways, or it's like, what if I get on a good run and now I'm in the way? So I'm not going to take it all out of here. I'm only going to... oh, this is the wrong angle here. There we go. Well, actually, we should have probably... Okay, truck, I need you right there. And I have to go like through everything to get to the dump truck. I think we'll just... do it this way. If I can get to this gold really quick, I can catch up to, well, maybe. I think he's back to diggings, which means it's a matter of just how much can each of us dig and how fast. I think he's faster at digging than I am, so I gotta keep up the game real quick here, or like just stay on top of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes, because of course he's like me. He has to work, but his work, well, it's not his work. It's what he does after work that's different, because he has a certain thing, you know, some certain things he does, but he doesn't have to like watch after 6 kids and make dinner and do dishes and all that family stuff. So he's got some to do, but nothing. So I generally have to spend a lot more time before I can get to playing in the evening here. So, but there's days I've seen where he's completely vanished for a while, like in our raft series. So who knows, I might be able to catch up on those kinds of days. See, I'm only kind of clearing off the top. I want to get it where the not the dump truck, the bulldozer will push the dirt. I don't want to clear it all out. It's not the goal. We just want to get enough from in front of it that it can continue to push it forward and kind of delete the dirt into itself. So, I mean, this does take some time, but once we get up there, it's faster. This is a lot faster than digging out, because it takes like 2 hours to dig out a really nice proper trench if you're going to use some like the Frankensteins. But the thing with the Frankensteins are, like right now, I don't have the money for it, so there's no way I'm even gonna dig a trench that big. I don't need it. But the next time I think I will, and we'll see like how the time differences are in it. Like, because once you've got everything cleared up, I wanted that guy pretty close because, oh, this is what I want. Come on, keep digging. See, but I know once we get about here, then we're stuck again. Now we can kind of back up a bit and do the same thing. And say maybe 30 minutes, we've got this thing cleaned up and we've got ourselves a pretty good darn it, I'm always picking the wrong way to go for the dump truck. I deal with the fact that it's too close and just let it be, because and we're not doing too bad as far as getting over here already. I'm pretty surprised. But yeah, if you're not going to use the Frankensteins, this is the best way to do it. You don't have to have anything elaborate. You don't have to have it go down to bedrock for any reason. At least not here. I mean, obviously when you get to the good gold pay dirt, you're going to go right to bedrock, but then you're putting that dirt in the dump truck and not... Come on, back it up. Now the dump truck's right where I'd like it to be. So we can keep the dirt just kind of a little above the height of the blade. You should, you know, not the dump truck, the bulldozer should push it around pretty easy. Once it gets higher than its blade, that's when it's like slows down or doesn't continue going forward. What I'm hoping for is we get down to the dirt really fast, and I can get right into digging in this video. That's my hope. We'll see how it goes. I haven't had too many issues with digging this way. Generally, it's just getting the ramp at the very end built, which is the toughest kind of thing, but I found it's so much easier to dig it out with the excavator. If you can get it done well enough to drive your dump truck up and down once or twice, it'll flatten it out, and then you can just keep driving your dump truck up and down until you have it smooth. So I think we should try pushing some dirt around with the bulldozer now. Kind of thought I left it on, but it's okay. Hold on a second. Blade is down all the way. Okay, just wanted to make sure. This is okay. We'll deal with the dirt. And this thing makes it wide enough the dump truck can go down here, so you don't need to really make it any wider than what it currently is. All right, let's back it up. I think I'll just kind of leave everything on and see these big walls it makes, like, creates problems, but see how far back we're getting. Pretty quick. Well, that's a whole lot of dirt to be moving. I think I'll back up and continue a little more digging here. Happy we're already to our highlighted squares. That's kind of cool. We're getting somewhere. Almost feels like clearing off the overburden, but we're just getting rid of enough dirt so the bulldozer can do its job. Although pushing dirt is its job. So, but I guess most, any bulldozer would end up having trouble once you got too much dirt in front of it. But I think this one could do a bit better. Like it could. Maybe we should push some dirt and see how it's going. Let's put the grate. You can't just stop right there. Come on now. Okay, I'm gonna back it up. The thing with this is, like, sometimes you just have to get a running start at it and it'll keep going. Damn it, piece of garbage. There we go. All that area I just dug out now is completely where we want it to be. I feel like I'm making a ramp going up and not down, so that's not very good. Okay. I mean, if I was in the pit and needed a ramp going up, this would be perfectly fine, but put the blade down again. Just make sure it's all pretty down to the same level. This road is turning out quite well already, so I'm happy. There's backups. We got some light. Let's keep digging. This isn't going too bad at all. Look at that. We got 2 squares to go through, and it's going well. I'm guessing I could probably, because it doesn't seem like it's all that deep. We got 3 squares, but it's okay. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I did turn the music down. Some people were complaining or just asking if I could turn it down. So I hope that you can't hear the fans in the back. They're like pretty quiet now. I have been checking on my shipping status. It's, I think, somewhere in Germany at the moment, or that was on Friday anyway. I haven't checked today. Maybe I will. I'd like to know where it's at. I was hoping it would even come today, but there was nothing in the mail, so I'll be happy when I get those fans, because I think some games they do seem to be performing a little like sluggish, and I believe it's because obviously cooling isn't being done very well. So at least my computer is cooled enough that it'll play, because most of the like motherboards these days have a kill switch, so if the CPU gets too hot, it just turns off. Which is nice, because in the old days, your CPU would just go and go and go and totally fry. You like, seriously, like, start a fire, so. It's good that there's some safety precautions nowadays for stuff like that. I don't think I've ever burnt out a CPU, but I have burned out a hard drive. Which sucks. It's back in the day, I think it's right when, well, it was like a $200 hard drive. It was like a 400 gig hard drive, but this is like when barely getting into the 100 gig mark was huge. I'd been working all like late into the night, and I didn't sleep well. Or no, this is when I was working graveyard, so I picked it up before work, went into work. My job got done at like 7 in the morning, I believe it was back then. So I'd work from like 11 to 7, something like that. And was it 7 to 7? 10 to 7? It's like a 10-hour shift. I don't remember the hours exactly. I know it ended at 7, but I'm gonna back this up. And we're gonna, whoops, I was actually gonna do some driving here. Or digging with the, well, actually it's more like just pushing dirt around with the bulldozer, but are you kidding me? You can do more than that. Okay, let's try again. Go. There it goes. What? We don't want a wall. Come on now. I was hoping it would just push on through to the... actually, we should probably go back a little bit so we're not in the way. And because we get some light, so that's always nice. Alright, let's get rid of this wall of dirt. See, there's another square gone. Yeah, what happened is, so it's early in the morning. I'm really excited because I'm like, yes, I've got this really big hard drive now. I think before this, I only had like a 1 or 200 gig hard drive. So it was a well-needed upgrade. And so the cable isn't the same as they are now. They just slide right on. It was like a one that had prongs, but the little plastic housing was still shaped in a way that you shouldn't get it wrong for the power part. But tired me, didn't realize what I was doing. Plus, I think there was someone over. I was talking to them while I was putting this together, which was also another mistake of mine. And so went to turn it on, and a bunch of smoke came out, and I was like, oh man. I was not happy. I was like, well, there goes my upgrade. I'm like, I'm sure they don't cover that under warranty. So, and I'm sure I burned out other things as well. Maybe I have burned out CPUs. It's been so long since those kinds of days have been. Actually, well, I have kind of put, like the desktop we have here at home, which is a gaming desktop, and my boys use it mostly, has been, I put it all together. We haven't, it's a home build. Plus I don't like buying the pre-built ones because they always use these like riser motherboards, you know, like where half of it's low and then another portion is high, so they're split. And so like you can't really upgrade them. They just designed them to be crappy. As far as upgrade goes, you basically have to send it back to the, if you want an upgrade, that is. They don't just put in like a standard ATX motherboard and let you, you know, and half of them have built-in. God, I cannot figure out what frickin' buttons I want to press here. I think we should take it back a bit more. There we go. All right, now I'm happy. Let's dig some more. At least this has been my experience with pre-built systems, because I would always help my brothers and sisters and family members who thought it would be great. Oh look, I got this sweet machine. I bought it for like $400 and it can do all sorts of gaming. I'm like, yeah, right. Well, maybe back in the day, but maybe. But yeah, they were never built very good. Also, I used to buy, like, here in Finland, the colleges have, like, you know, every year they sell off like a lot of their old equipment. And so they would like make public announcements, we could come in and buy it. And it was pretty much the same way. You'd get like these 2 or 3 year old computers. And they were really hard to upgrade, really. So if I'm going to build a machine, I'll build it myself. Laptops, on the other hand, you can't build one yourself. They just don't have a market for that. Honestly, I love my Surface Pro, but I wish it had a better video card. It just uses the built-in Intel, I don't know, 670 something or other, 680. Fuel is low. You're right, it is. But my fuel truck is right here, so we're good. So also, this is a great way to, you know, to kind of learn how to use the bulldozer. Because you're kind of like, if you make a mistake, you're just going to be digging it out anyway. You can't go too wrong with building a road this way. Now we will get it to be a ramp. It'll have a it'll have an incline going down, here in a little bit. So once we're done with the flat, straight road, then we can use the bulldozer best we can to make the inclining slope, but it doesn't do it well and fast enough. The grade of slope it makes is very small. It's probably like a 2% slope or something. And with how short this distance is, we probably need something like 10. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know my grades, but I know it's really small. And it could be like double that and it would work well. Alright, I think we should push some dirt around. We're cutting out the dirt really well here. Oh, I'm not going to push no dirt around with the brakes on. Come on, why is this being so dumb? No, 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 do not do that. Gosh, this thing is being a pain in the ass. I mean, we are going through dirt that's probably 4 meters high, so I can't complain too loud. But I was hoping to get just a little further than like, you know, these are like baby steps we're taking here. I'll clear this wall just a little bit so it's a bit wider. Oh, we're going to go forward more. Okay. Nice. I can live with this. That's kind of what I wanted to see, is like, let's just, we can kind of bank it all the way up to the back wall here, then we're good to go, because we got about just one more brick block to go through, square. And then we've got a, I don't know if it's a straight road, but we have a road. Look at that. This is actually turning out quite beautifully here. There we go. Alrighty dighty. So we can't really back up the excavator too much more without falling off. So let's change how we're digging here. Now look at that. We are like right on the edge. Woohoo. Whoa, no, that not like that, not yet. Alright, there we go. Back it up. I want to be on the same side here. Probably want to maybe change the direction of the light from our truck, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, so change this up a bit. And since we really won't be moving anymore, let's get that to like a place I can be happy with it. I'm just wondering, and I might try it, but what if you can get a Frank stuck up in there, like just drive the Frank right down the middle here and leave it. We'll have a nice flat place for it to stay. And it might work. I'm thinking like still to save time. I might dig the same kind of channel. Even if we have to widen it out just a little bit. So we only need to get, you know, like it down to where the where you can get to the dirt. In the end, you'll have one on the bedrock, but you always have at least one somewhere in like a channel like this anyway. So we don't need to dig it all the way to bedrock, and it doesn't have to be like 3 vehicles wide. In fact, if you left it like this, you could drive the truck all around and still fill it up with gas easy, because it's not, you know, getting trapped. So it's a good idea. I'm gonna mess around with that, I think, this next run. Or this next reset. So we'll see how it goes. Now, I know Indy, he is following a very, like, He always followed kind of the same strategy every time. Well, not same, but like very similar. Like he'll build. He takes 3 or 4 or however many hours it is to prep the claim. Sometimes it's 6 hours. I don't know. That's what I've heard before. He can correct me on that. But he preps the claim. He digs. He bulldozes. And then he gets to digging. And I've done that in the past too, and I like it. Yeah, you spend about 6 hours really setting up the claim, but once it's set up, you can like dig out thousands of ounces of gold really fast. Which is why, I don't know why I didn't do it this. Well, I know why. Generally, I don't do that kind of setup until I can afford the Frankensteins, because you have to have the Frankensteins to accomplish that. And I feel like I'm already up to my nose in rented stuff that I don't want to have another like 40k of rented I just have no profit anywhere. I feel like it wouldn't work. So we're getting close to the edge here, and it's very possible, like once you get close to an edge, it pushes the dirt easier. So let's switch over here. Let's make sure the blade is down. Well, that was very lackluster. And no, don't build a wall. I don't need a wall. I need you to just keep pushing the dirt forward. Can you do that? Come on. Help me out here. Come on. All right, well. Getting closer, getting closer. I mean, we didn't dig a whole lot off the top right around there, so I guess it's fair that we gotta come back and do the job proper. So where we at? Yeah, 38 minutes. And we had some prep, like I talked for a little while in the beginning, so I think we're doing really well on time as far as getting this dug out. Should probably dig it more off the front right there. 92, why is it went up by like 6k? That don't make me happy. This is the only screen that I found my PS2, PS4 controller. I've pressed every button and I can't get out of the screen without using the mouse. Don't know what it is. Like everything else in the game works perfectly fine. That one screen I can't get out of with the controller. So it's kind of weird. I'm trying to dig right there out. Yeah. Or I could turn off the dump truck, but yeah, whatever. It was going a lot better digging it from the front, you know. Digging from the sides kind of feels like a bit messy. But we'll get all the dirt done and we'll get to the front there, and we should be okay. We should be okay. So, I think we've moved enough dirt. We might get there. I'll take a few more scoops off the top, but I got a feeling we're pretty close to like pushing all the way through and breaking into the pit. And we just got to make a ramp. All right, I'm gearing up. I want to like give this a go here. Good. Blade down, straighten up, move forward, go, go, go. Too bad we couldn't give this thing like a turbo, get it like cracking. Damn it, why you gotta build a wall like that? How come you can't just push forward like you're supposed to, like a bulldozer or what? Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Whoa, haha. I think we need some light. Let's get to the truck and turn it around. All right, so it broke through. It's really good. Here's, you know what? Let's do this. It is just flipping dark. Holy cow. Which, okay. We do have a light we can pull out, put over here to light up the back side of the thing. So we just put it over here. Should give us a lot of light down the path. I wish these would stay plugged in. It always comes unplugged. Don't move too much. Are you kidding me? What the? I know you reach. Don't give me no BS that you don't reach. Of course, it's got a lot tangled up over there. All right, there we go. Like I said, we'll probably get to a point where we'll turn it on, but I think I want to just that should be better. Let's see. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not fall off. So I'm just going back over what, you know, we had a bigger hill here. Whoa. I do sometimes end up resetting this because we fall in, but so it always looks like it's sloping down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just gonna widen it out just a little bit. I know here at the opening, it's probably a better idea to have it a bit wider than everywhere else because. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just looking how we can maybe make a ramp. Now I'm actually pressing down with the joystick so that the plate is slowly making a gradient downwards. But you're supposed to start at like, I think it said 10 squares back, and it would, you know, end up going pretty deep at that point. So I'm thinking, looks like it tilts, so where it stops tilting, and we so I had to stop pressing down or else it wouldn't move. We have dirt, you know, this, as long as dirt doesn't get too high in the front, and we can push it all the way to the, you know, front here, and it'll be okay. But we kind of have to widen it out again a little bit because it pushed some of the dirt, you know, into this wall. This is also the best way if you want to make a big area, like when you're just bulldozing off the top. Try to get one track all the way through where you're bulldozing, and you can take a little off the side every time. And it goes pretty fast. That's how I do the bulldozing. I won't. Yeah, let's not fall in. Okay. It's like right here seems very skinny. Like just totally. So I'm now pushing down again to hopefully get it to go lower. Come on, you can do it. I always have to like release, and so I'm not sure how am I gonna do this. Well, look at that. We are getting really close. I think I'll just kind of keep trying what I'm doing here. This is looking really good. I'll just keep pressing the down button and hope it gets lower and lower. Well, I know that this is one block that has good gold in it, but we have to lose one block to make a ramp. I think I'll be okay with that. This thing. Don't go in the wall like that. Well, I guess if we're... Let's get out of our mess there. And this is a good foundation for a ramp. Oh, okay. So I'm wondering why it won't like dig deeper here. Okay, we're off the edge there. Let's see if we can just... So you can see it is sloping down now. It's looking pretty good. We need a bit more dirt to go with us in the front here. Come on, don't get stuck. Keep going. Come on. Connect me to the ground there. Oh, this is so close. I'm thinking what I want to do here. I also know I don't want this like kind of cliff on this side, so I'm going to just kind of bury it somehow like this. Ooh. Well, really don't want to fall off the front here. And whoa, we almost did. I think us steering on this can get really stupid sometimes. There we go, it's filling it in. That's what I wanted, because so you can see it clearly actually, you know, has given us a slope, but it's not slopey enough. The grade of the slope is too light or too shallow, I guess. Come on, back it up. So I'm trying to back up here. And I'll clean this up here. I don't know how to make this better. Unless we like try to make the slope go down over here. I don't know. All right, well, let's I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work very well. But once in a while, when it's this close, it's not too... I just wonder if it's going to, like, run off the right way. Yeah, it didn't. Maybe I should have gone off backwards. All right. My wife is home.